This vlog's gonna be a little less than a week because I haven't done anything for the last couple days. Usually I start these on Monday. It's Tuesday. But yesterday, nothing really happened eventful. I started my time of the month, and so I felt like sitting on my butt all day. Yeah, so that's what I did. Today, though, I woke up, slept in a bit, but I feel pretty energized today, which is sick. So we are going to run to Target because Disney, ABC, and ESPN had to just take their channels off of YouTube TV, and it's Dancing with the Stars tonight, and that simply won't do. I absolutely need to watch that, but I'm not paying for a Disney Plus subscription. I refuse. So we're gonna go to Target and buy a TV antenna. It's dorky, hear me out, but it's $15 and I only have to buy it once. It's not a subscription. So if you're like me and also struggling because you don't want to keep giving all of these insanely rich people all of your money that you work hard for every single month, go buy a TV antenna because you're going to be able to watch your Dancing with the Stars when it airs tonight, and you're going to be able to give your little middle finger to the Disney Plus man. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm going to go do that, and then also I'm going to get back into the gym. We've been slacking lately. I stopped going to the gym super often because I was dancing a lot. So I ballroom dance at a dance studio. However, times are hard. I don't really have the money to put towards that monthly lessons. And when I do those lessons, then I want to do all of the performances and competitions and stuff that come with it. And for a while that was working fine, but right now with where I'm at in my degree and stuff, it's really, really hard to swing that. I did have a fellowship at the start of my degree that was giving me extra money, and then after 4 years that ran out. So now I'm making a lot less than I used to, so that's been a struggle. And yeah, I just don't have the spare change to give towards that, but I can afford a Planet Fitness membership. So we're going to, at Target, also buy some exercise bands. I have one, just cannot find it, and so I'm gonna go buy one because then I'll find the one that I already had. Yeah, that's how that works. But yeah, so going to buy some exercise bands because I do like doing just the low resistance kind of exercises like that. I don't like putting a whole bunch of strain on my knees and joints and stuff by heavy lifting. I used to lift quite a bit and then felt a lot better about my body and my soreness and stuff when I was dancing. So I think I'm going to try to figure out a different kind of balance in the gym to make it so that I can get my physical activity but not feel like I'm beating myself up every single time I go. So gonna go buy those exercise bands because I do think that adding in some exercises like that rather than a whole bunch of deadlifts and squats and stuff like that will work well for me, at least as I'm starting to get back into it. So gonna go do that, and then I'll probably just pick up a couple random things at Target while I'm there, and I am going to assume that because it's November now, they've got Christmas up. So I'm gonna browse through the Christmas section too because your girl's ready. It's pretty much Christmas in my brain right now, even though it's 70 degrees outside and I have a t-shirt on. It is what it is. It's Christmas. So yeah, that's the plan for today. Gonna go run those errands at Target and then go to the gym. And then I'm going to come back home, and I don't really know what the afternoon, evening it will hold besides Dancing with the Stars. That's all I got planned. So I'll catch back up with you later and we'll see what we get into. check in with you again today. So it is later in the evening. It's like 5, even though it's dark outside now, which is rude. I had a productive day, went to Target, got those exercise bands and the TV antenna so that I can watch Dancing with the Stars, even though I didn't get the right TV antenna. So my boyfriend is going and picking one up on his way home from work right now that can pick up signal from further away, because apparently the one I got is not strong enough to pick up the channel that has Dancing with the Stars on it. So messed that one up, but should be able to return it, and hopefully the one that he picks up will work for Dancing with the Stars tonight. But anyway, yeah, ran those errands at Target and then went to the gym. The gym was nice. It only took me like 40-ish minutes to get through my whole workout that I had planned. And honestly, I'm really happy about that. I want to ease back into gym girl life. I was once a hardcore gym girl, and then COVID happened, and then I moved like across the country, and now I am back to being a beginner gym girl. So I want to ease back into it so that it's not like completely overwhelming for me. But I did enjoy that today. And then when I got home, I realized that I haven't really done like a monthly sort of refresh of the house yet. So I redid our like wall calendar thing, that like dry erase calendar. It was nice to get that done. And then I also am just like washing bedding and stuff like that, because I like doing that at the start and the middle of the month, because it's the only way that I'll like actually remember when it got done. So I've been doing that today, and then just working in between. But tonight, my plans involve hopefully Dancing with the Stars, if we can make that happen. And then I also just want to read some more of my book. I am reading The Lamb by Lucy Rose. And I am only like 40-ish pages in, but this book's wild. I don't want to say that I like am excited to keep reading it, because that sounds kind of terrible. This book, in case you didn't know, is kind of centered around this like mother and daughter that are cannibals. So excited's a bad term to use, but I am curious to see like where this book goes, because so far I've just kind of been introduced like to like characters and sort of how this dynamic is going. But yeah, I'm curious to see like where the book, like the plot's actually gonna go. So I want to keep reading this. The good thing about this is that the chapters are really short. They're only like a couple pages. So I think that while I'm still doing laundry, I should be able to like read a little bit, come to a good stopping point, go change out laundry, clean, things like that. Like I should be able to pop in and out of the book pretty easily with the rest of my night. So I'm gonna read some of this. I might also keep working. My desire to work has increased a lot lately because I want to get out of here. I'm gonna be real with ya. I'm super sick of this degree. If I could move tomorrow, I'd start packing boxes tonight. Not only just me, but like my boyfriend's also ready to get out of here. So yeah, I can't lie. I've been looking at jobs where we want to move and houses. And last night I found like literally my dream home in the location that we want to move to. And it's really hard, because I wish that I was closer to being able to be done, because I would be out of here ASAP if I could, because that house, man. So I just have big dreams, and realizing that this work is in the way of them. Big life dreams, not even like big career dreams. I just want to move on to the next stage of my life. I want to be done with school. I want to
yeah, I'm ready. So my motivation to work has increased with the motivation to get out of here. So I have been getting good progress done on my research, and it's been nice. So yeah, that's my plans for the night, is to work, get housework done, and read until Dancing with the Stars happens, and then I will be sat for that. So I'm excited for tonight. Tomorrow, I think, will end up being pretty similar to today. I just have to prep for teaching on Thursday and meetings that I have on Thursday. And then, yeah, just get some work done, hopefully go to the gym, keep it pretty chill, similar to what we were doing today, tomorrow.
Hello, happy to see you again. It's Friday now. This morning I had to go to campus to work for a little bit, and then I went to a coffee shop nearby campus to work there because parking on campus is a nightmare and you have to pay an arm and a leg to work there. So I only pay for parking to work on campus for as long as I absolutely have to, and then I go work somewhere else. So went to a coffee shop and got some work done there. That was nice for a bit. And then now I'm home to chill for a little while before I go meet up with my lab at a brewery later. We have a student that is thinking about joining our lab, and so we're meeting up with her as a lab at a brewery later, and that should be kind of nice to do. But I've got a few hours to kill, so I just thought I'd come up and talk to you for a bit. So yeah, I wasn't really on here yesterday. Yesterday was Thursday. That's my day where I teach a bunch. And yesterday was also my anniversary with my boyfriend, and so I was teaching all day and then went straight to dinner. I just wanted to show you the flowers that he got for me. Are these not precious? The little fall leaves, and all the colors are gorgeous. And this jar is so cute. I'm excited to be able to use that for other bouquets and stuff that I make, because I have flowers and stuff in my garden in the back. Well, not right now. Typically I do. We're a week into November. I don't have flowers back there, besides maybe a couple roses that are hanging on for dear life on my rose bush. Beyond that, flowers are done. But yeah, these are gorgeous. I was so happy. And then I ended up buying him this kind of us. I got us an activity to do. I was looking for a board game, but there was just really nothing that seemed appealing to me. And so I ended up finding this guy. It's called Box 2. And I am super excited to see what this is all about. I guess there was a box 1. They did not have box 1 at the store, so I got box 2. But it's from what I'm gathering, it's sort of an escape room type of a deal, but with a box. So you don't really understand what the box is or what you're doing until you get into it and start figuring things out. So it says, dive into a mysterious world filled with puzzles, secret codes, and unexpected twists. Your brain will be put to the test as you join others to solve the ultimate challenge. With surprises at every turn, you'll be hooked from the start. So are you ready? Yeah. That is very literally all that this says. And yeah, I like a little bit of mystery in my life. We love escape rooms. We love those box things that are murder mystery solving boxes. And so this seemed really intriguing. And so I got this for us to do.
he's so busy this weekend with his work, so we're probably not going to be able to get into this until probably like Monday. But yeah, I got this, and then just like some face masks and like the little eye mask things, and we'll probably end up grabbing like a bottle of wine or something and having a nice little date night doing this. So I like doing stuff like that for anniversary gifts, just because our anniversary lies like directly between his birthday and Christmas, and so I'm like gifted out in that in between time. Like, I already have like a list of gifts that I want to get him for Christmas, and I start that list early so that I can decide which gifts seem like good birthday presents versus which gifts seem like good Christmas presents. And I don't want to have to go get one of those things for our anniversary and then make him feel like he has to go buy me something like extravagant or nice for our anniversary. That's just not how we are as a couple. So yeah, we usually do dinner and he'll get me flowers or a plant or something like that, and then I usually get us some type of activity to do. Beyond that, don't have a ton of updates. I've made some progress in the lamb. I am nearing the halfway point. To be honest, still don't really understand. The plot's not like plotting, if that makes any sense. There's not like a specific, like, I don't understand where this book is going. However, I am enjoying the ride. I think that it's a really interesting read. It makes you like hate yourself for being interested in it, because it is about, like, it does talk about cannibalism and things like that, but it's from the perspective of the kid. And so it's like this mom and the daughter, and the book is from the perspective of the daughter. And so part of you is feeling horrible for this kid and what she is having to go through and deal with her mom and the way that they live their life as cannibals. But you also are like you feel bad, but also like grossed out. So it's a bit of a journey, and it's kind of heavier than I anticipated it being. And so yeah, I've been slowly crawling through this book. I did, while I was at the coffee shop, I did finish the audiobook that I was listening to. It was called like The House of My Mother. Why can't I ever actually come up with the title of this book? Finish that book, whatever it's called. And that's another one that was pretty heavy. Reading this one physically and listening to that one, not great for my mental space. So my next book is going to be something silly goofy, because I'm a little bit overwhelmed at the moment. But the audiobook, so I find it really hard to rate books like that. So this book is an autobiography, and is from the perspective of this daughter that grew up in a household where her mom was doing like the mommy vlogging, but was also like insanely abusive. And then when she grew up, she didn't really have any like proper boundaries, and so she got into other abusive situations, things like that. Really, really deep, really, really hard to listen to, especially because it was narrated, voiced by the author herself. So that was hard to listen to someone talk about the things that they've been through like that. And I always feel weird rating that, because it feels like you're rating their life experiences, and not just like a book, which I
struggle with because I empathize and sympathize with the situations that she has been in, but also there are parts of the book that I just didn't really like, and so it feels weird writing a book like that, which is why I gave it 3 stars. Just chuck that sucker right in the middle and we'll move on. I'm really glad I listened to it. Just, I think hearing a perspective like that is very unique and interesting, and it makes you wonder sort of what we subject people to, or like when we're watching content online, like how much of that is just a complete facade. It's kind of terrifying. So yeah, glad I read it, but going to move on to something sillier and goofier. I unsuspended my hold for Book Lovers, so I should be able to listen to that soon, by Emily Henry, and I'm excited for that because I just need something that has like no stakes to it. I can't do trauma books for a minute. I'm just deep in them and having a rough go. So yeah, Book Lovers is my next plan. After I finish The Lamb, I'm not really sure which physical book I'm going to pick up next. Part of me wants to read Don't Let the Forest In, but I feel like that could also be kind of heavy. I think that's going to be more like fantasy driven sort of horror that isn't so like ucky, but so it might work out fine reading that next. I don't think that that will be too harmful to my brain space, but I'm considering reading something else. We'll see. Fun news, I did cave and I finally got a book box subscription. Yes, I am now an Aardvark book box subscriber. So I have my first book box coming from them. It's on the way, and I got 3 books in that. So there's a possibility that I'll want to read one of those before I read Don't Let the Forest In. However, the book in that I want to read is also not a very lighthearted book. But I'm hoping to show you that book box in this video. So I'm not going to spoil the books yet. I'll show you what I got when the book box comes. So yeah, we'll figure out my next read together after we get through this, which hopefully will be sooner than later. I just need to power through all of the trauma and be done with it. I'm enjoying reading it. It's just really hard. So yeah, that's where I'm at with life and with books. And I think as far as the weekend goes, because it's Friday now, I have a ton of time chilling on my own this weekend because my boyfriend is going to be working like crazy hours all weekend. So I think that we can get into whatever we want to get into. Part of me is considering working on my garden out back. I've never done a like fall garden and I really want to. However, that would mostly include me wanting to plant garlic to harvest in the spring. But I don't want to live here like after spring semester is done next year. So I don't really know if I want to be planting something that I probably won't harvest until like June because I don't want to live here in June. So I need to like actually sit down and plan that out, and maybe I'll do that in like a separate video, like plan out a late fall garden, and see what we can do
in the garden for the rest of the season, but I do have just like general maintenance that I have to do back there. Like I have my rose bush is kind of going insane, and this climbing rails that I have back there is no longer climbing, it's just dispersed its vines everywhere that it can. So yeah, maybe we'll do some work back there if the weather's nice. And I also want to work on some crochet projects that have been just kind of put to the side that I haven't touched for a little bit. I also have some new crochet projects that I need to start because that thing in my brain that says I need to make people handmade holiday gifts is really annoying. And I have like a list of projects for people that I need to make, and Christmas is in like a month and a half. So we're running out of time. It's time to start. So we'll see what we get into for the weekend, but I'm excited to take you with me and we'll see what we get into.
Hello, good morning. Happy Saturday. I'm about to head to the gym. I haven't gone to the gym since I went for the first time. What day was that? Like Tuesday? I was so sore all week, so I haven't really been able to go again, because I couldn't really even walk properly for like 2 days. So yeah, I'm going to go to the gym today. We're gonna do a little arm workout, and then I think that I might just go like run some like nonsense errands. I kind of want to go to Bath and Body Works, look at some candles. I kind of want to peek on just like some holiday decor at different places. I'm feeling Christmas spirit-ish, even though it's still like 70 degrees out, which is actually getting annoying at this point. But yeah, so that's sort of the plan. And then the whole rest of the afternoon, evening, I have free, so I can start taking down some Halloween decorations or just have time to chill and hang out, read my book, things like that. So I don't really know what we're gonna get into exactly, but we'll see what I'm in the mood for after my workout, and I will take you along with me with whatever I do today. Hey, I'm back home from the gym and shopping. The gym was great. And then I decided to actually go like drive 20-ish minutes away from where we're at to go shopping because there's a Home Goods there, and that sounded like a fun place to shop. So I hit up a Home Goods and then a Dry Goods, which is like a really, really cute clothing boutique kind of store, and ended up getting some stuff from both. So I thought I'd pop in and show you what I ended up getting. So from Home Goods, I'm not trying to like buy a bunch of Christmas things yet because I do this thing where I forget what I actually own for holiday decorations between like the year. I don't want to buy anything yet that like would have a specific purpose. Like I know I'm going to want to buy something for my bookshelf, but I haven't measured or taken down all of the Halloween stuff off of it yet to figure out what I'm working for space. Things like that I don't want to do yet. So I ended up buying some stuff that will just have like general Christmas use in the house and don't like they're going to be able to be used no matter what, and I don't have to care about whether or not I bought the right length of something or something like that. So I bought 2 sets of towels. The first one that I got is this like pink bow Christmas. I love the pink Christmas aesthetic. So I have like garland that I put in my like door arch things throughout my house that I put pink ornaments on. So I already have like a greenery and pink bow kind of vibe going throughout the house. So I thought these would be really cute to put in the kitchen because you can see the kitchen from like through that doorway that I put the garland on. So I think that these will tie into the rest of the house really nice. And then I got another set of towels that are like the same brand because these towels are like super, super nice. They're like a cotton gauze. So they're like kind of like a stretchier sort of material. But they're really thick and seem like they'll be like actual useful towels. Gonna be honest, I don't really like tea towels that just like they're there and don't serve any kind of purpose. Like if I'm gonna have towels out, they're probably going to get used. We have a house with 2 cats and a dog, and towels get used. So I'm actually happy with how these like look and feel. I think that they'll be really nice to have. And so I bought another set of these that are more like a classic Christmas. And even though they say kitchen towels, I plan on putting these in a bathroom because I have like a very classic Christmas theme in one of my bathrooms. Like I have a shower curtain that has this like really cute Christmassy scene on it. And I have a bunch of nutcrackers because every year I get a nutcracker for Christmas from my parents. And so I have some that fit more into like the pink Christmas, sparkly Christmas aesthetic. And then I have some that are very like classic Christmas. And I like putting those all in the room that they feel the most fitting in. And so I think I'll be able to make that bathroom really, really cute and like very classic Christmas by having the shower curtain and then these towels with that. They're just so cute with the little nutcrackers. It's just, yeah. I saw both of them and was going to force myself to pick a set, and then I got both. Sue me. Anyway, so that was what I thought I was going to leave with, and then I did a big mistake, and I walked into the blanket section, which if you're a home goods shopper, that blanket section is danger. The blankets are just so soft and so cute. And like they have such a huge variety of them that like no matter what you have in your brain, there's going to be something there that fits your vision and is also so soft that you don't want to pass it up. So I got a blanket. The blanket that I got is going to also be in like the living room and visible from the kitchen. So I'm kind of trying to keep it in the pink Christmas aesthetic. Very like, it's pink, but it's not like, I don't do like I don't know. It's pink, but it's still cozy because like the village and stuff is out there. Anyway, you'll see probably sooner than later because I'm itching to decorate for Christmas. But yeah, this is the blanket that I got, and it is big, which is exciting. So it is, what size is it? It is 51 by 67 inches. And honestly, like it's the softest material. I don't know if you can tell really, but it is so soft. And I think it's really cool because it's like this very simple pattern, but it has a little bit of like the pink on it, which is nice. And then the reverse side is like this kind of crazy green and pink stripy moment. So I don't know, I just think it's gonna look really nice on like the couch or the chair out there. And it'll tie in with, again, like the greenery with the pink bows and stuff like that. And with the Christmas trees on the blanket, I think that'll be really sweet in the living room next to the Christmas tree. I just think it'll be adorable. So that's what I got for Christmas things from Home Goods. I'm proud of myself that I kept it pretty chill. I did want to buy some like wine glasses that they had, they were like these really, and I'm still thinking about them, so I should probably go get them at some point. To be determined. But anyway, there are these very like short stem, but still like stemmed glasses. So I think they're probably just like meant for cocktails or something. But the glass had like little bows sort of like embedded in it, I guess. It was just so cute. But I didn't get them because they were like $8 a piece, which really isn't bad, but I already had all of this stuff in my basket, and I did not want to spend any more money there today, especially because I don't really know how I'm gonna have the counter all set up. So anyway, that's all the stuff we got. Happy that I kept it to a minimum for now. And honestly, I think wine glasses would be nice to buy in like a set if I still want wine glasses for this season, because yeah, it kind of stinks at Home Goods that you buy them all like separately. I think buying a set of glasses would make more sense for me, at least. So we'll see what we end up doing, but this is what we did for damage today. So then after I was done there, I went to Dry Goods, which is a little clothing boutique, and I love that store, but I don't go there very often because it is a bit of a drive, and I've been trying not to purchase a bunch of clothes. I have been trying to sew clothes if I want to have clothes. And anyway, so I went there just because I was in the area and it sounded fun. And I was kind of looking for like a fall-ish cute dress to be able to wear to like Thanksgiving or something like that. And I don't think this is a Thanksgiving vibe, what I ended up buying, but it's a really cute dress that fits my style and fits me really well right now. So I'm happy with what I got. I got a dress and a shirt. So let's open them. Okay, so the shirt that I got is like off the shoulder sort of moment with like this little twisty tie thing in the front. It is adorable, and it's kind of perfect because it's like, I don't know, very neutral colored. So I'm excited about it, and I'm just like, I've been wanting just more like actually nice long sleeves. I have a lot of like basic long sleeves, but I want some that are like nicer that I could throw with a jean skirt and call it a date outfit, or you know, something like that serve a bit more purpose. I could also wear this with jeans for like a girls night or something like that. Like it serves a lot of purposes, which is why I added it to my closet. Also, it was 75% off. And this is why we like shopping there, because everything they have there looks cute on the hanger, looks cuter when you try it on, and it's on sale. And it's really not even that expensive to start with. So yeah, bought this for $9. Insane. And then the dress that I got was also, I think, 75% off. And it is this brown little dress. It's a short dress and it's short sleeves, which is why I don't think that it's what I'm going to go for Thanksgiving. But when I dressed up for Halloween this year, I bought these like fleece lined brown tights, and honestly this would be really, really cute with those. And for like Thanksgiving dinner, I think that it could work. So I'll be able to make this a bit more like modest looking, even though it doesn't really matter, for Thanksgiving. But also this is just a really, really cute like date night dress for any other times. But yeah, it was really nice to just kind of have like a personal day, I told myself I was not going to stress about working. I have a really hard time on the weekend not working because my work that I do on my research is very like individually motivated, so I don't have specific hours. It's basically just work when you can so that you make progress on your research and you can graduate. But that's why I struggle on the weekends to give myself the grace to take time away from that, because it's hard to be doing all of that, or to like have free time over the weekend and then feel like you need to be working, because if you were working then you could get out of here even faster. It's a cycle that has been a struggle for me the whole time that I've been doing my degree, but I am trying to be good about it, especially as I get closer to finishing my degree, because I think that I would very, very quickly burn out and damage my mental if I didn't give myself some time off. So yeah, I took the full day off, and the gym and a little shopping time to just browse and have fun was really nice. I also just stopped into stores that I thought might have things for family members and friends for Christmas, and just started keeping a list of ideas. I didn't buy anything yet just because it's not the 15th of the month yet, which means I haven't been paid. So I've got some ideas, and we'll start doing Christmas shopping in the next couple of weeks when we get a paycheck. But yeah, it was a fun day. Now I'm going to take a shower, and I took off my nail polish. So we've got naked nails, and I am going to pick a color and paint my nails. I just had brown on, but I kind of wish that I could do brown nails again, because they would look really cute with this dress. And my boyfriend and I celebrated our 3 years. I talked about that in this vlog, but we can't really celebrate or do anything crazy together until like Monday, because he's really busy working this weekend. So Monday we plan on going to like some cocktail bars and hanging out, and maybe doing something else. I don't know what we have planned really, but we have like an actual date day planned out, and I thought that this would be cute to wear for that. So I want my nails to match, obviously, but we'll see what nail polish I pick out and decide to use this time. But yeah, so it was a fun time, and I will paint my nails tonight and probably just chill, read my book, drink some apple cider, and have a nice night. Hi, happy Monday. I just got home from all my meetings on campus, and now I'm home for the day. And I was really excited to get home because when I was gone, I had a package get delivered that I have been excited to be able to open up on here. It is my Aardvark book club box. However, I got home and this looks like it went through a war zone. Like, I'm sorry, but excuse me, I can touch the books from in here. So for my first experience, it's not good. This whole thing is taped together, so apparently it just completely fell apart and had to get put back together. And to say that I'm scared to see what state these books are in is an understatement, and I am, a upset because I had a different delivery a couple weeks ago get delivered soaking wet from that was an Amazon order, so separate company. But yeah, I just feel like my deliveries have been kind of garbage in the past like month, and so I'm excited to get into this and to see how the books are. Hopefully they're fine and it's a non-issue, but I do plan on taking pictures and just sending this to Aardvark just because it's my first experience with them, and this is literally atrocious. Like, the whole box is falling apart. Like, if there was even a tiny amount of rain outside, these books would be screwed. So I hope that they haven't been in the rain, because they're going to be very messed up if that's the case. And I don't know how any of these books are, like, I'm sure some of these might have issues, but we'll find out. So yeah, let's open this, see what we're in for. I'm actually going to pause you, take some pictures of it first before I open it, and then get into it with you in a second. So BRB. Okay, I'm back. I took my picture, got my evidence just in case books are messed up, and now I can open it. So let's see the easiest way to do this. Down here, this whole thing is just like retaped over. It's a literal mess. So I'm just really sad about this because I've heard nothing but like good things about Aardvark as a company, and like I've seen nothing but good things out of the openings of these boxes, so just a little sad. And they only included 2 of my 3 books. I'm shook. This is not what I wanted to do on here. I'm so sad. So I ordered 3 books. I got 2 of them. I ordered Girl Dinner, and it actually does look like it's in good shape, which is good. And I also ordered Lucky Day. I ordered a 3rd book, The Hounding, which I did not receive. Well, okay, so good news first. These books look like they're in decent shape. I mean, just scroll through the pages to make sure that there's not like water damage or anything. No, it looks good. I am so sad. Okay, so the books look like they're in good shape. This box is literally, I opened it and it's just legitimately falling apart. I didn't get any bookmarks because I'm sure those fell out of the box. Yeah, I'm upset. Cool. Yeah, I've been looking forward to this for a literal week because I finally, like, I've put off joining a book club for a very long time until I saw that one looked like it would be worth it, in my opinion. And I'm like immediately regretting signing up for it, which, dang it. Sweet. Well, I'm gonna try not to let this ruin my day. And I guess I can tell you about the 2 books that I did order. Cool. So we have Lucky Day by Chuck Tingle. I haven't read any Chuck Tingle books. This one looks really fun though, so I'm pretty excited about it. The blurb says 4 years ago, an unthinkable disaster occurred in what is later known as the low probability event. 8 million people were killed in a single day, all of them dying in improbable, bizarre ways, strangled by balloon ropes, torn apart by exploding manhole covers, attacked by a chimpanzee wielding a typewriter. A day of freak accidents that proved anything is possible. No matter the odds, luck is real now, and it's not always good. Vera, a former statistics and probability professor, lost everything that day, and she still struggles to make sense of the unbelievable catastrophe. To her, the LPE proved that the god of order is dead and nothing matters anymore. When Special Agent Lane shows up on Vera's doorstep, she learns he's investigating a suspiciously and statistically impossibly lucky casino. He needs her help to prove the casino's success is connected to the deaths of millions, and it's Vera's last chance to make sense of a world that doesn't. So yeah, it sounds very just quirky and interesting to read, and the cover is gorge. So that's part of the reason why I bought it, to have a physical copy of it, because I think it's just a really cool looking book. The other book that I got is Girl Dinner. When I was reading all of the November picks, this sounded most interesting. So it was the first one I put in my box. So this says, every member of the house, the most exclusive sorority on campus, and all its alumni are beautiful, high-achieving, and universally respected. After a freshman year she would rather forget, sophomore Nina shows being one of the chosen few accepted into the house is the first step on her path to the brightest possible future. Once she's taken into their fold, the house will surely ease her fears of failure and protect her from those who see a young woman on her own as an easy prey. Meanwhile, adjunct professor Dr. Sloane Hartley is struggling to return to work after accepting a demotion to support her partner's new position at the cutthroat university. After 18 months at home with her newborn daughter, Sloane's clothes don't fit right, her girl dad husband isn't as present as he thinks he is, and even the few hours a day she's apart from her child fill her psyche with paralyzing ennui. When invited to be the house's academic liaison, Sloane enviously drinks in the way the alumni seem to have it all, achieving a level of collective perfection that Sloane so desperately craves. As Nina and Sloane each get drawn deeper into the arcane rituals of the sisterhood, they learn that living well comes with bloody costs, and when they are finally invited to the table, they will have to decide just how much they can stomach in the name of solidarity and power. So it's giving horror, but like around a sorority and sort of trying to fit in. So it's basically like, what will these girls do to fit in and have power, which I think is really interesting concept for a horror book. So yeah, really excited about those, but I paid for the hounding and did not receive that. So I am going to go and send a nice little message to those at Aardvark, crying about how my first box is a literal disaster. And I want the bookmarks, dang it. Yeah, wow, I'm sad. Cool. Well, this is what I plan to end the vlog on for this week. I wanted to end it on a high note, but here we are, a little upsetty spaghetti, and I still just need to end this vlog. So hopefully in a future vlog I can update you on what the heck is going on with this box and I can get that fixed, because yeah, that's a mess. Cool. Well, thanks for being with me this week regardless, and I hope that you have a good week. Hopefully if you get an aardvark box, yours is better than mine. Alright, I'll stop complaining. Have a great week, and I will see you in the next one. Stay cozy.